Yo guys, cheers for checking out episode 4. Managed to get heaps of progress done on the car. Managed to pretty much get the whole roll cage done. Engine mounting, gearbox mounting. I'll take you for a quick little look around. So this is managed to finish off the cage. It's running a 6-point. There it goes, it's focusing. Running a double side intrusion, just poking out into the door a bit. And that time back. Managed to get the new main hoop, because I didn't like the old one. Remade a new main hoop, much tighter fitting. The bends are in much better places. And yeah, the other one, these two bends here, they weren't quite at the same height. They used to just annoy the shit out of me. And we've got, I also cut out the rear strut towers in the car. I'm going to do this. So I've remade new strut towers and tied it all into the cage. This is all gusseted up through here, a couple of gussets up there holding it all together. And then you'll see the same on both sides. We've got this side intrusion as well. The dash bar tied into the steering. This here, but quite a few people asked me about this. This pretty much just to support this here, just to tie it into the front of the car when I eventually get enough power to actually run a big wing, and just to make it so it's a bit stiffer in the chassis and not just mount it to panel steel. This should be good. And I'll show you guys. Oh. Ta-da! So finally got the engine mounts in. They come forward, tie into the front of the motor. So there's plenty of room around the back. I think the starter motor is still going to be a bit of a squeeze, but we'll just give that a little massage with a hammer. We should be good. Managed to get the front bumper and the grille and everything sitting back in. This tube here, actually had a couple of people ask me how I've done that. I literally pretty much just trimmed off the front here, because these are front lifting bonnets, so they pivot on the front. So I've literally just chopped them off flush here, chopped them off down here, just before they, as you can see, that used to pop back out that way. I just chopped it that way, and then just capped it off. Just a bit of 6mm plate with a thread in it on both sides, and then just shape this so that it holds the lip on the back of the light cover here, so that sits in there nicely. And I'll just run a little M4 or M5 tap and run a couple of little cap screws in there holding that in, and just made these little brackets to tie into the side. I'll eventually do something a bit nicer. Did that 2-3 years ago, but it works mint for what it's doing at the moment. We've got all the gas gold coilover sitting in now as well. I've swapped all the brakes and rotors over. and managed to fit all the braided lines that I had. So it's definitely getting closer to running. I still need to finish off fitting the polycarbonate windows. I've got them upstairs, and I've just got to take the wheels in, put them in the lathe. These are the other 10s, but my 12s I've got at work. I just need to lathe them down. Going to take 3 inches out of the 12s and make them 9s for the front. So later on tonight we're going to just take this little locking mechanism out, just trim these doors from where the side intrusion comes in and hits, and get that trimmed out, and then start organising getting the fuel tank back in. And I think that fuel pump will actually be too high a pressure because I'm going to carbureted. That's off of a fuel injection BMW motor. Need to start organising getting that in tonight. I've also ripped the pedal box out. I was originally going to try and modify it and make the factory master cylinder work without a booster and just modify it to fit, but there's bugger all room in here, so I've opted to go to a floor mounted pedal box and just make it all tidy and make sure it's all safe and nice. So I'll hopefully be ordering that in the next few days. We'll have that by the time we do the next video. Oh no, yeah, put the front guards on too. A lot of you have seen the front guards. They're pretty much just 2 sets of guards, just cut up into pieces and then sat over the top of the other one. Works out about 45 more wider at the lip here than standard, and it gives a bit of vent here for the aerodynamics and looks cool. So that's what we're up to. So I guess we'll get into it. We'll get those doors cut, get them sitting nicely, because I'll have to rehang the doors. I just did it roughly just so they're up there. So we'll get those doors cut, get them closing nicely. Shit, I almost forgot to. I'm going to show you guys the Gearbox Crossmember I made up. Let's have a look. I don't know, wait, I might need to get a light actually. I'm going to get a light. There we go. Gearbox Crossmember. Ties in nicely, should be pretty solid. I just got to suss out the drive shaft too. So one of the other things I had to do is I had some 15 by 12 inch wheels. These are the 10s here, they were going to be for the rear, and I had some 12s, but I've cut them down on the lathe, taken 3 inches out of them to make them 9s, and they'll go on the front. So I got one set here, I just got to clean them up and weld them back together. Got the other set here, they were the wheel tyres that were on them, they're just way too big to run. I'm just going to get these cleaned up and start welding them together. Yeah. Right, so just got some tyres fitted to those 9s that are welded up, and they actually came out pretty sweet. So these are the wheels that I laid and welded up, and actually not too bad. I thought they were going to look a bit silly with these tyres on, because these are just some 205 55 15s that I had. They're actually on those wheels, and I got them swapped out. And yeah, they actually came out pretty sweet. Obviously I'm going to run some semi-slicks when I actually get around to doing some proper lap times and stuff. I'll run semi-slicks all around obviously, but just for now I'll run those radials. And that's pretty much it for this episode. Cheers for checking out episode 4. Make sure you look for the next video because there's going to be a huge amount of progress in the next video. And we'll be looking at getting the car running and a huge catch up on where we're up to because we've made some serious progress. So yeah, till then, cheers.